Hello everybody, it is Crimson Ravager 55 here, and we are going to be playing through Emily's side of Alone in the Dark. I did try this, their dialogue is actually different. I didn't want to get too far into it though. But yeah, let's get going. Frog. Now, I won't skip through the cutscenes because I think they're, again, dialogue and the cutscenes might be a little different, too. So, yeah.
So, your uncle. What's wrong with him?
He's possessed.
As in the devil?
Something like that. He says a dark man is following him, watching him at all times.
What do you make of it?
It's nonsense, of course, but I'd be lying if I said it didn't bother me. You see, it runs in my family.
Possession?
No, Detective. Deteriorating melancholy. Practically every member of the Hartwood family is driven mad before they grow old.
But Jeremy didn't kill himself. Is that why he's at your setup?
Despite being convinced that he is truly possessed, he decided to put his last chips on Dr. Gray and his psychoanalysis, figuring he might stumble upon some cure.
You mentioned the letter.
I received a disturbing letter from Jeremy accusing the staff and all the other patients of being involved in some cult. And now they are also out to get him.
Could it be real? Or is it all just in his head?
It's a story he tells himself, Mr. Carnby. Anything to avoid the truth.
Which is?
That we're all terribly insignificant. That people mean so very little to one another. That there is no one out to get Jeremy Hartwood because he isn't worth getting.
Here we are.
My uncle's not well, Mr. Carnby. I want to make sure he's all right.
Then what's my part in this? You couldn't get a cab?
I just wouldn't feel safe going alone. Did you bring a gun?
Yeah. You think it'll actually come to that?
No. But you might need to wave it around depending on how agreeable the staff will be.
What exactly are we gonna do when we find Jeremy?
I don't know. Let's just find him first.
Hello?
It's so quiet. Where is everyone?
This is a big place. Maybe they're on the other side of the house.
Stay here. I'll have a look.
And so it begins. I know too, the last time when I tested this, they for some reason fill you up with a ton of ammo and stuff. Like I had so many so much ammo and so many, like, health flasks and stuff. Like, it was insane. I need the hose for that. Interesting.
I'll just take this.
Every day your silence weighs a little heavier. It's been a difficult year for everyone, and many have lost all hope. I read in the papers about people suffering. Pictures of dust-covered landscapes without a drop of water. I wish I knew if you were still tending the earth or if you had turned your back against us. I have started to look for help elsewhere. I pray you will tell me if I am going down a path that you find disagreeable. With help from Baptiste and Charlotte, I found comfort in the practice of the voodoo. I have long been skeptical of that Caribbean cult, but it's been of good use to me. It seems all harmless in my book. I say some words dreamt up by the Creoles, and I carry around a small pocket of gris-gris. Nothing of this is mentioned in the Bible, of course, but the French Quarter priestess tells me it's all connected. She says the Christian God is just one more perspective on the creator of things. That's what I like to think, but the other way around, that the spirits of her faith are just aspects of you, our Heavenly Father. I am so grateful for the words you gave Mr. Hartwood. We will sing your praises at St. John's Eve. The world will be blessed soon again. Only the sacrifices of the Old Testament compare to your demands. Let it be the truth. A mother of earth, wood, and dirt. A mother of 1,000 young.
Sacred sand, $1. Black cat oil, $1.50. Devil shoestrings, a quarter. That makes $2.75, madame.
What was that you were telling the doctor? A goat without horns. What does that mean?
You must have misheard me, madame. I said no such thing.
Please. I know I don't look like any of you, but I'm devout. I'm ready to do what it takes.
Do not be so eager to sacrifice the few things you have left, madam. Now please, leave my store.
A goat without horns.
Now, I don't know if I'm actually gonna... 1918. So 1918 is highlighted. So... Anyways, yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna sit there and, like, read all of those. Just because of, you know, playing through, Carnaby's portion, you know, we've already seen all that stuff. Bless me. So, yeah, don't know if I'm gonna be doing all that, but, or reading all that rather, but we'll see. I mean, honestly, I might as well, but isn't something supposed to open? Well, unless I come back for that. Because I thought this was supposed to open, but...
Please do not touch the boiler. It is working after all. While the sabotage has caused a leak, only the decorative plate has been completely ruined. Let's wait for Mr. Chance to turn up and he can take a look at the leak. Mr. Waits.
That doesn't look safe.
I'm gonna walk through it. Oh my.
Sunday, June 22nd. I spent all day looking for Jeremy. I should have cared for the others, but I'm scared that he will do something irreversible. Cassandra is upset that I didn't give her the latest shipment of pain medication that Waits brought from the post office yesterday. I would have given it to her, but the company didn't send a new key this time around, so the box is just sitting there on my desk. They must have figured we had plenty of their gimmicky keys by now. I only remember seeing one lately. Grace was playing with it inside the grand parlor. Unless it turns up by itself, it will have to wait. I have to figure out where Jeremy is. I think Jack knew something. That dog of his found a strange rot permeating the house. She's showing us, he said. Like those blots and streaks of fetid rot was talking to him.
Sorry, the little chuckle was, I got the trophy, what is it? I think, hang on. An honest day's work, which is play the game for more than 8 hours. So, yeah.
Ah, what's this?
So, oh yeah,
Surprised by her own reckless decision, Emily found herself breaking into Deseto. She mulled over how to present her story in case she got caught, but couldn't think of anything that sounded convincing. She wasn't much of a fast talker. Best to find a way to open the front door and let Detective Conby inside so he can handle the situation.
Oh, excuse me. So, grand parlor. Okay. Oh, God. I have the hiccups. I apologize. Parents. So yeah, let's...
Wait, don't.
Excuse me? Do you know where I can find Jeremy Hartwood?
Of course not.
McCarthy, what are you doing? I told you not to lose sight of the girl.
Don't you worry, Mags. I'll find that little rascal.
Who are you people? What are you doing here?
I'm sorry about all this, but I'm looking for my uncle. His name is Jeremy Hartwood.
What are you doing, child? You shouldn't be alone. Go find McCarthy.
Who are you? Are you here for the Fay Dodo?
Go upstairs now.
My name is Emily Hartwood. I'm the niece of Jeremy Hartwood. This is Detective Carnby.
The police? Why are you here?
No, I'm a private investigator. Sorry to bother you. My client's worried about her uncle. He's a patient here at Drusetta. If you don't mind, could you direct us where to find him?
No, I can't. Jeremy has gone missing. If you leave your information, I will make sure to contact you.
Wait, he ran away?
No, he won't leave the house. He's around here somewhere, and both of our orderlies are looking for him.
That's unacceptable. Where's Dr. Gray? I want to speak with him immediately.
Fine, I'll ask him. Wait here and don't touch anything.
Do you want to see Jeremy's room?
Can you show us?
Follow me.
Thank you. Strange kid.
Let's look around, see what we can find.
So that's weird. Why I had looked it up, people said that their stories were pretty much identical with some dialogue options. So, like, my thought was, you kind of had the same cutscenes as Carnby, it's just Emily took over the talking. But, like, they're completely different things. I'm assuming the gameplay is probably going to be the same with, like, the action and all that stuff. But, like, it doesn't look like it's that, you know, like, similar. Maybe the locations and stuff are the same, but, like, other than that, it's like... And also, too, people said they didn't like Emily's side only because she was really, like, whiny and whatnot. I don't see that, in my opinion, but that, again, that's me.
What kind of stuff are we looking for? I've never been part of an investigation before.
Letters, diaries, receipts, all sorts of notes.
Every night the dark man stands opaque at the threshold of my room, counting the days until my spirit spills out of my tired shape. Only his pallid mask shelters my remaining sanity. Staring directly into the face of that demonic sultan would surely sunder time itself. Would he have looked the same to my father as he struggled for his life? Does his veiled face haunt my niece quite the same way? I wish so that I could rest my soul in that sunburnt convent of Teruel. Would I find you there, Juan? Or Senora Perosi? Back from the beyond. Every night I hide from him, moving from one misshapen memory to another. Scenes conjured out of fantasy and delirium. Places I struggle to even paint. I wish I understood your death, Senora. Is there anything I could do for you but bury you in that bleak necropolis? That triumphant chapel rising above the ledges and the oven vaults shall be your sepulchre, where you may rest, and I shall weep. did you first come to understand such things, Senora? How did you know that the battered boiler in the basement would lead me to Lafayette Cemetery? Or how the old upstairs clock, with its astronomical motifs, would take me to that hateful mound outside of Claremont Harbor? Those are my memories, my past. Is there perhaps a chance, if ever so small, for me to see Terrawaya? Oh, I want that more than anything. Please, let my talisman take me there. Let me sit with Juan under his Bodhi tree. Despite having sold me that talisman, Miss Jackson, the voodoo priestess, revealed none of her secrets to me. That's why I had to travel to Tonka. Instead, she cruelly told Baptiste, my caretaker, that he would be betrayed and killed in the most awful way, that the one he loved would pierce his thigh with a sharp spear, and that he would be devoured by his own mother. What a terrible thing to say.
Would be pierced in his thigh with a sharp spear. Could that have been him getting shot in his leg, like with the end of Carnby, which I'm probably somewhat assuming is going to be the same with Emily, maybe. But, could that be like symbolism of him getting, quote, stabbed through, or pierced through the thigh? And then getting eaten by his own mother, like, could be the tree? But I don't know if he was the one that got eaten. I think one of them, I think Dr. Gray was, like, torn in half. I think McCoffey might have been crushed, or, like, thrown something. I don't know, did he get eaten? I don't remember, but...
The people of Deseto were becoming dangerous. They do not understand what they are doing. I must do something to stop them. I tried talking to Dr. Gray, but he confuses my worries. He's caught up in treating me. How can he expect evil to be cured with medicine and conversation? The orderlies, the housekeeper, and the patients are all deranged. They will call upon evil to enter this world. All would be lost. Everything. Unless I can find the clerk, Mr. Waite. He seems to be a clear-thinking man. Maybe Beauregard. The dark man offered me a prison, and I accepted. I signed that miscarried contract and entered the dark pact. Everyone is safe, except for me.
Have you ever seen anything like this? Looks like a talisman.
You mean like this one?
Can you find me a knife to cut the canvas? I want to take this with me.
You want to take the painting? Sure, I'll find one. found this tube as well. Should keep it safe for you. Do you want to carry it, or should I? Miss Hartwood. Emily?
I'll take it. Thank you.
We're done here, right?
I'm not sure. I don't know how to do any of this.
Listen, I think we should talk to Dr. Gray. He must know something about what's going on around here.
Okay. Let's do that.
Come on, I don't want to be here all night.
Detective Carnby? Where did... What on earth is happening? What is this place?
Emily had never seen the French Quarter quite like this, dark and alien. The only possible refuge she could see from Jeremy's balcony was a bit of light coming from a corner store. Jeremy had gone missing. The housekeeper said the staff at their settle was looking for him. But Emily wanted answers and demanded to speak to Dr. Gray, the man in charge. While waiting, a young girl offered to show Emily and Detective Carnby inside Jeremy's room. The perfect opportunity to look for clues regarding Jeremy's disappearance.
I swear, I feel like her gun has more ammo, but is not as powerful as Carnby's. Unless I'm, like, crazy. Oh, there is a sneak. I, for some reason, completely forgot there was a sneak. I don't know why.
I can't go that way.
No shit. Let me scavenge for stuff.
This can't be.
I'm okay.
at Derceto. Looking for my Uncle Jeremy?
Jeremy's your uncle? I didn't know.
Why would you? You're still working at Derceto?
Yeah, both me and Lottie stuck around. We're real orderlies now. You remember my sister Lottie, don't you?
What happened, Baptiste? How are we here?
You know about the dark man haunting your uncle?
I'm familiar with his mental state.
I think we all in his head somehow. Because these streets are real, but they're not like on any map. Nah, this is like when you remember something, but in the wrong way.
Do you know how to get back to Derceto? I'm not safe here.
Truer words have yet been spoken, Mrs. Marcus.
Don't call me that. It's Miss Emily Hartwood. There's no reason to call me anything else.
I'm sorry, Miss Emily. I'm just trying to tell you like it is. This place ain't safe for no one. There's evil hiding in the dark.
How do I get back?
Only Jeremy knows how. He has this juju necklace guiding him.
You mean this talisman?
Mm-hmm. Just like it. He says it's been protecting him ever since he got it from Miss Jackson down the street.
You know where it came from? Have you been there?
I was there no more than 1 hour ago looking for Jeremy. Locked it up to keep the ghouls from getting inside. You can have the key if you want.
Thank you. I'll take a look.
Stay safe, miss.
Mm-hmm. Can I not go outside? Or do I have to go out here? Yep. The thing that sucks is... Oh, no, never mind. I was gonna say, the thing that sucks is, like, you don't get a melee weapon until, like, way later, but no, you got one.
What's this?
Whack!
My weapon!
Does she not get as damaged as Carnby, or was that because I was, like, way later in the game that I was taking, like, so much damage? I'm just gonna be thrown. Oh. Right on the money. I'll say, is that even, like, hurting them? But I think it is, actually. Oh, hatchet. Give.
I can't go that way.
Thought I could actually hit him. So it's 27 is the limit, okay. Because I think with Carmi, it might have been 26 was his limit on pistol ammo, but I'm not sure. What? I don't think she's that bad of a character. I think people were just complaining that she's whiny and shit. What? Yeah. Yeah, I think people are just complaining that, you know, she's whiny and shit like that. Like I said, I don't think she's that bad, but...
This must be Miss Jackson's place. Let's see if we can find out more about Jeremy's talisman.
Ooh, drink. Find out more about his talisman, even though it's sitting right here.
It looks exactly like Jeremy's talisman.
Unless I'm thinking maybe there was two of them. Maybe Jeremy somehow made a second? What was that? Ah.
I think it's meant to hold the talisman.
What was it? 3 what? 358.
I'm not sure what numbers I should use. Maybe there's something in Jeremy's notes. What's that picture in the glass? Where is that?
Good to see you again, Miss Hartwood. Mrs. Thompson told me you were here. She also alerted me that you brought a detective with you. I'm very curious to hear what this is all about. You don't remember me, do you, Miss Hartwood? We met at your family's house in the Garden District, when your uncle was about to be admitted under my care.
No, I remember. Sorry. I'm not really feeling well.
Oh, in that case, have a seat. Let me make you a drink. I don't seem to have made much of an impression on you. On the other hand, I can vividly recall you and your parents.
Because of our cheerful disposition, I'm sure.
You are far too intelligent to think that. You come from a joyless family, Miss Hartwood. The only amusement I took from my visit was discovering that the young lady's drink was an old-fashioned.
Very astute. Is that supposed to make you seem attentive or intelligent?
Whatever you prefer. Are you ready to tell me why you are here, Miss Hartwood? And why you brought a detective?
I received a letter from my uncle. He seemed certain that he was in danger here. If I find out you're treating him badly, I'll be taking him back with me to New Orleans.
Really? Is he going to live with you in your tiny garçonniere? That would be a spectacular way to ratify your spinsterhood. Because you are well aware that your father would never let him back in his house. No, I have it. Maybe you can bring him back up north. You've been wanting to move back for quite a few years, haven't you? You always preferred your mother's side of the family. Jeremy is free to leave with you. I won't object. However, there is one problem, as you might have learned. He is, in fact, missing.
Do you know where he could have gone?
No, I'm afraid I don't. I have my staff looking for him. I'm sure he will show up eventually. Especially if he learns that you are here. He is quite fond of you.
What can you tell me about his condition? I never heard a proper diagnosis. What is your medical opinion of him?
Well, let me think. He is an anxious man, depressed, even. He suffers from a perceived lack of order in his inner and outer life. He constantly complains about events not presenting themselves according to their divine nature.
And the Dark Man?
Hard to tell if it was ever anything specific. Jeremy uses the Dark Man as a psychological scapegoat to avoid facing the truth that he is in any way at fault.
You don't think there can be any truth to the Dark Man's supernatural existence?
Why would you ask that?
Can we ever be sure?
If the Dark Man is some sort of evil presence that is in possession of Jeremy?
Well,
I assure you, any evidence that you experience supporting that claim is purely delusional. Don't get caught up in mass hysteria, Miss Hartwood. You wouldn't want to take your uncle's place in this hospital, would you?
I'll be leaving now, Doctor. I need to keep looking for my uncle.
Do so, Miss Hartwood. I'll let you know if he shows up.
Detective Carnby! God, I'm glad to see you. I was afraid you had left.
Me? You're the one who just disappeared.
It's hard to explain. I think I blacked out. It was like I went somewhere else.
It's okay, miss. You're clearly upset.
No, I don't know what's happening.
This is a very stressful situation for you, I understand.
Ugh, no, you don't understand.
Just take a deep breath. Why don't you sit down, smoke some of the Perique? If you want, I could even drive you back to New Orleans. I just want to have a talk with Dr. Gray first.
I want to stay. I found a talisman just like the one in the painting. I think I might be able to figure out where Tarawea is, where Jeremy wanted to go.
That's great. Just stay out of trouble, okay? Let me handle the investigation.
I'm not crazy, Detective. Not yet.
Okay, catch you later.
I don't know how I feel about Carnby in Emily's portion. Like, he seems to be a lot more of an asshole for some reason, in my opinion. Like, I don't know.
If a talisman like this can open up doors between the French Quarter and...
Despite making a fool of herself in front of Dr. Gray and Detective Carnby, Emily felt surprisingly invigorated. She felt absolutely sure that it was her manipulation of the talisman that had brought her back to Derceto. Jeremy mentioned 2 items in his commonplace book that somehow connected him to 2 more dreams, or whatever they should be called. If Jeremy had 2 more worlds open to him, then maybe he would hide there if he was scared. Or maybe he found a way to Tarawea, the place Jeremy so desperately wanted to visit. Excited to follow up on her clues, Emily set out to find the old clock and the boiler.
Okay, I'm gonna go...
Then maybe Jeremy is hiding in some strange other world, like Tarawea, the place he mentioned in the book. No matter where he is, it's clear that my search won't be limited to Derceto.
Let's see, small parlor, so I gotta go that way and through the library. But I don't have a heat, though, do I? Oh no, I actually do. One opens up Miss Jackson's place in the French Quarter, and the other two are belonging to DeSoto. One for the clerk's office and one for the library. Okay, so clerk office. So here. There's a lot of stuff in here.
Saw your notice in the boiler room. You should know Mr. Chance won't be coming back. I got no business being in there myself, but you can take a valve from the wine cellar if you want to try to stop the steam pouring out. Be careful.
Paul, you're right about the plates on the boiler and the clock. They have been sabotaged, and I think I know who did it. They have something to do with Jeremy's episodes and how he seems to disappear at night. Right now, it's important that you keep an eye out for any of the pieces. I want to find out if I can repair the plates. Let me know if you find any of them. Lottie.
Tell Lottie to take a look at the well in the kitchen garden.
Okay.
Dr. Elmore Lee Gray is DeSeto's chief doctor. Accounting and all administrative work is handled by me, Paul Waits. Magdalena Thompson, or Mags, is responsible for the household. Jean-Baptiste and Charlotte Tabois are responsible for keeping the guests' medical regimens in check. Finally, Jack Chance is our gardener, who can occasionally be seen in the conservatory, but is for the most part busy outside. There are currently 6 guests at DeSeto. Malcolm McCarthy and Ruth Tallant reside on the first floor. Jeremy Hartwood, Elisabetta Perosi, Grace Saunders, and of course Cassandra Beauregard live on the second floor.
Okay, I was about to say, I just noticed something. Grace isn't on that list, but yeah, she was.
Looks sturdy. Doubt I'll be opening this. Interesting. It's all the patient files except for Jeremy's.
Now to go to the library. I'm sorry, the patient files, I just didn't want to, like, sit there for all that, so... Can I drop down? I can't, damn.
Good evening, Miss Hartwood. That is your name, isn't it? I would be terribly embarrassed if it wasn't.
You're right. Emily Hartwood, Jeremy's niece. Nice to meet you.
Ruth Talon. Is that Perique you're smoking? How terribly quaint.
Maybe so, but I like it.
Would you care to share some? That smell is making me feel very nostalgic.
I like that lighter.
Is it all that you hope for?
I enjoy your light mockery, Miss Hartwood. I can tell we would make great friends.
How flattering. Too bad you're locked up in this place.
Your insincerity is really refreshing. I wish you were mad as I am. Then you could stay.
Give it a few years and I might just be. Lunacy is one of my family's few privileges.
Oh, good. I'll be looking forward to it.
You don't know anything about what happened to Jeremy, do you?
Everyone here is really strange, and it's hard to know what to make of anything you hear. Occasionally, it sounds quite exciting, though. Good versus evil and all that. I'm sorry, but I don't think I have anything useful to share.
It doesn't matter. Thank you for the much-needed break.
Bon voyage.
Emily felt surprised by how much she enjoyed the company of Ruth. There was something familiar and friendly about her, like they were old friends that simply forgot about each other.
Yoink.
Now this'll come in handy.
I'm pretty sure that's literally what Carmody says, and she's gone.
Lost Plantations of Louisiana, Thierry Briclot, 1917. Deseto was a small plantation on the eastern shore of Lake Pontchartrain. The land...
I'm not sitting through all that. I'm sorry.
It's blocked.
God damn it. No, come on. I need you to get... Thank you. Ow.
Okay, that wasn't so bad.
I'm waiting to see the, like, the soot just wash away. There it goes. Alright, where am I going now? I have a key for the 6th floor. I need to do that. I need to go to the boiler, see that, and then the well. Actually, I could go out here. I actually forgot that would happen. Interesting. I did miss some stuff in here. Ooh, gotta be careful about that.
It's wet shut.
Oh shit, that's right. How am I gonna get that open? Again?
What is going on?
Oh, bull.
Everything's back to normal.
Oh, I know what the... Can I hear whispers now? I can't, so I'm wondering if her ending is different. Because Carmi, you could hear the...
What are you doing sneaking around? You almost scared me to death.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to disturb your ritual. I wouldn't have guessed voodoo was in practice at a place like this.
The doctor may be all about science, but I know these roots have power.
You know what's going on here? I have a feeling Derceto is cursed.
There are several players with stakes in this game. Derceto isn't cursed or blessed. It's a battleground. And it would all be a lot better if you could get your uncle out sooner than later.
That's all I'm trying to do.
I wish you the best of luck, Miss Hartwood. I really mean that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to look after my gumbo.
Why does the voice actress for her sound very familiar to me? I don't know why.
What's that? It's another piece of broken plate. It worked. Ah, what's this? There we go.
All right,
The
now...
housekeeper buried something in the flower patch beneath one of Dr. Gray's windows. She was singing in some Creole language, performing a peculiar bourgeois voodoo ritual. Certainly not an unfamiliar sight in the French Quarter, but voodoo had never felt this bitter to Emily.
Alright, so I need to go up to the clock and then what? Find out what they know. So, where is... Okay, so that's the second floor. Okay. Wait, also, room 6, which... Room 6, would that be the empty room? Oh no, that's... Okay, so that's her room, so I need this key for that room. Okay.
What's that stain? Looks like some kind of rot.
Oh, this is different.
This must be the clock mentioned in the... This looks like the thing that held the talisman in the French Quarter, but it's broken and missing some pieces.
The old clock was an intricate machine with eccentric astronomic motifs, but nothing appeared particularly unusual to Emily. But then she discovered a large decorative plate that reminded her of Miss Jackson's ritual bench, where she had configured the talisman to open the door back to Deseto. The clock's plate had unfortunately been sabotaged, but if she could piece the plate back together, she figured she would be able to repeat the procedure and maybe open up to another world.
So I know for the boiler, I have to do the basement thing. That's locked from the other side. This is Jeremy's room, right? Yeah.
Jeremy's room. All back to normal.
Emily's here.
Is weird that some doors you can, like, rush through, but others you have to, like, pull the handle and whatnot. Like, it's just a little weird. Thank you. It's locked from the other side. Can't get to that one. I guess I think this is locked from the other side, yeah.
What a strange but beautiful room.
I did it! I crossed the thresholds to my intended destination without a focusing device. My talisman now knows these roads, and I have no need for the plates. I can find my way to Lafayette as easy as I find my own room. I visited the grave of my father and seen the oven waiting for me. Thank you for opening these doors. I now must summon my courage and go back to that hateful mound outside the oil rig. I hope you'll be feeling better when I return. Jeremy.
Are these zodiac signs?
Will I need to remember how to get them out again? They are locked up for good reason. I am sure she is still able to whisper the answer in the ears of the wrong people. But not for long. I will see her burned soon enough. That black goat will be sacrificed to put an end to it all. Then it will all be over.
No more Terceto, and sadly, no Astarte. Those good pirates of Pontchartrain. May you still sail the lake, until you find the shores of Hali.
The Astarte Artist Colony. I'm pretty sure they had a Mardi Gras crew called the Pirates of Pontchartrain when I was a child. There's some aggressive-looking rot on these paintings.
Now. So it's... Yeah, so... Okay.
Here we go.
It didn't take me 3 hours to figure that out. Yay! Well, that was weird. God damn it, I'm back again. Can I? I can't. Okay.
I think I've seen this somewhere. I don't understand what's happening. There was something in Jeremy's notebook.
Is that not it? Okay, so that...
This.
Wait, how is that wrong? Or is it the corner pieces that are like... There we go. It was the corner pieces that were wrong.
Did it break? The clock just stopped.
Alright, 6, 4, 3. 6, 4, 8.
It's showing me something. That's just the hallway outside Jeremy's room, isn't it?
Beef. Or do I have to go there?
I need the key.
Okay, never mind. Hold on.
Emily deserved a sense of triumph, but she was too on edge to appreciate her success. There was no reasonable explanation why the talisman let her open up this other world. Was this really happening? Or was this somehow all in her mind? There was no time to question her own sanity. She had to find Jeremy. If he was here, she thought, would she find Jeremy in the hateful mound? Suddenly, Jeremy's bleak dreamscape devoured Emily, drowning her in dread and darkness, only to moments later spit her out again. What had happened, and why? Was that her doing, or did someone else make it so? The simple astrology cipher was a favorite among the artists who lived in the house 20 years ago. They easily turned into numbers when needed, but also acted as signatures for the members, as there were only 12 of them.
Okay.
I did it. I opened up another dream.
So I'm coming to realize that this only works when you're within a certain, like, feet of something. Like, it can't be used to, like, look all the way across the, like, map and stuff.
May 1923. Monday. All okay. Ready for delivery. Maintenance. Oil pump must be serviced. Any tampering causes large spills unless properly forestalled. Tuesday. Shipment delayed but delivered. Maintenance. Service bridge close to broken. Wednesday. Prospectors reluctantly agreed to show the burial mound to Mr. Hartwood, a painter. He read about our finds in the papers. He means to return tomorrow and try to find a way inside. Thursday. Mr. Hartwood's efforts delayed. The workers seemed nervous about his presence. Hartwood promised not to return to the compound. Instead, he has taken up an offer by L'Officier, the riverboat captain. He means to pilot him to the site tomorrow morning. Hopefully, that's the end. Work can resume. Maintenance. The bridge from the oil tower to the bayou has collapsed. Sabotage suspected.
This is the devil that guides us now.
Huh. I need the key.
I see, like, for some reason I could bash through those doors without any problem. But for some reason when, like, it comes to... Why is it jittering all of a sudden? Jesus. Yeah, when it comes to Dercetta, like, I have to go through the doors. Like, I have to, like, interact with them and whatnot. Yoink. Oh. I'm full on that drink. And I'm gonna take a swig. There we go. God, her arm. This game does have some, like, weird, I don't want to say problems or whatever, but, like, I don't mind it. I kind of, like...
Here we go.
I find them funny a little bit, so...
It worked.
No! Damn it. Ow. Would have actually been scary had I not fought one of them like 2 seconds ago. Just saying. There we go. I was about to be like, we have a problem here. I don't know when the last autosave was. Just gonna reload just to be safe. Hold to aim and fire, yeah, no shit. You're... Boing, you bitch.
I can break this, I just need something to
Oh, is that when, like, you have to sneak around and whatnot? I think it is. Sit down, bitch.
Damn it, there has to be a way to get to the other side.
Done it the easy way, but no, you had to be friggin' ass-tacked. Burn, bitch.
Now what?
Well, now what you see is we leap over the side and pray that, you know, we don't die.
Just don't look down, Emily.
How was that?
And you know, something I'm now just realizing, you don't fight that. They had a really cool, like, creature, and you don't get to fight it, like, at all. It's literally in this section just as a scare factor of, like, oh shit, that thing is, like, crazy looking. And that's it. Like,
It's the hateful Mount Jeremy mentioned in his book.
and that's the other thing too. It's not even a thing of like, oh, if you sprint, you die. Like, obviously, you just did it. You could sprint and like nothing happens.
Jeremy, you dropped your...
Mrs. Marcus?
Get off of me!
What are you doing here?
Trying to find my uncle.
Jeremy is your uncle?
Could you please? Thank you. And it's Miss Hartwood.
You don't remember me?
I remember you, Mr. Bois. I met your brother Baptiste earlier.
I suppose he hadn't found Jeremy either then. We spread out to find him.
Can I have this? I'm trying to get to Tarawea.
Fine, believe the rest. I just want Jeremy to come looking. We have to leave before it comes inside.
What? Where?
Come quick.
Oh, God damn my soul. I'm back at Derceto.
Hey.
Reflections on the Power of the Verb in Certain Texts by Juan Luis Jorge. To act is in itself divine. Even the slightest movement of our hand is evidence of our soul in motion. Yet
The dream of the grave under the cheniere suddenly vanished, and Emily found herself back at Derceto. Instead of Jeremy, she found Lottie, who, just like her brother Baptiste, reminded her of John, who died so bravely in the war. She pushed her painful memories out of her mind and returned to her investigation. She still needed to figure out what to do with the boiler.
Okay. I'm gonna go here
It's
first.
wet shut. It worked.
The Barlow lens. Instructions. To double the magnification of your telescope.
Yeah, I know that. cellar key. I know when they start locking doors and shit, it's like, wait, why am I supposed to go now? Let's see. I guess I could go upstairs and unlock that side.
Come on, Grace. I'm too tired for games. I'll even let you play with my jackknife. Oh, good evening. You haven't seen a little girl by any chance, have you?
I don't think so.
You would have known if you did. No kid crazy enough to be in this place.
She's not in her room then?
That would be a first. Always running around causing trouble. She's very hard to pin down, that one. You want a sip?
I'm good, thank you.
Well, I should be going then. Unless there's anything you need from me.
I just want to find my uncle before anything happens to him.
Oh, don't worry, miss. He'll show up. He is much too lily-livered to kill himself.
Why would he?
It's his greatest ambition, didn't you know? Take care now.
There's something missing. So this is Grace's room. Cute.
Don't you worry, Grace. Go play your game, bleat and bellow with the others. I won't be jealous. There will be more masquerades. However, I would love it if you would finish my mask for the feast. With love, Ruth.
This must be the great Cassandra Beauregard's room. I'm not sure what I expected. Maybe something more extravagant? It's another one of those peculiar padlocks.
Miss Beauregard, I picked up your medicine at the post office today. As you understand, it needs to be administered by the orderlies for your safety. I've put the box in Lottie's room for now, and I'm sure she will find you as soon as possible. Mr. Waits.
There's more of that aggressive rot on the bottles. I wonder what that means. If I find the full set of bottles, then maybe I can make something out of the strange markings.
I'm just trying to remember where else I used this palette knife. I don't remember any other places that are wet. I'm pretty sure I'll come across it, obviously.
The medicine bottles had stains of rot on the labels, suggesting some greater shape. They just needed to be put in the right order. But for what purpose? McCarthy moseyed off to continue his search for the little girl. Emily had meant to ask why he was looking for her, but decided against it, fearing that it would just prolong an already awkward scene.
I'm trying to think, if I take this ladder, that'll bring me down to the kitchen garden. Oh, but that's blocked. So, yeah, I have to go this way. Okay. That's fine. I've been in there. Why? I stepped on that.
I guess this works too.
Okay.
Jeremy? What the hell is that? What? There was a dead body in here. Did I just imagine that?
You know, Mr. Waits, I saw a piece of the plate that Liza broke. I think she's been hiding them. She's not very good at it. She just chucked it into the little room with all the tools behind the boiler. I left it there. I didn't want to embarrass her by picking it up while she was looking. We went upstairs instead and played backgammon. I let her win, because she's so unhappy. The piece looked like the one on display in Cassandra's room. You know about that one already, right? Or is your eyesight really that fuzzy? I hope you don't feel bad about your glasses. You only look stupid when you squint. Maybe if you had more eyes, you would see these things. I wish you had all the eyes you needed. Your best and favorite guest, Grace.
It's another one of those plates for the talisman. It's also broken and missing some pieces.
Ah! Seriously? Wait, now I... Oh, it's a sledgehammer anyway. So I need to get that open.
The body of Deseto's clerk transformed into some eye-clad abomination before he suddenly disappeared. Surely it was all in her head. A horrible vision planted by the dark man.
I guess what I could do is I could try and go... Oh, I didn't check the washroom. Actually, hang on. Go up top.
It's wet shut. It
Is
worked.
Yep, okay. Pretty sure I can't go in here just yet. Nope, okay. Okay.
Oh.
Do you teach piano as well?
Huh?
You're a governess. Did you teach those cloying Casino kids how to play the piano?
How do you know about that?
Just because grown-ups don't notice children doesn't mean we don't notice you.
Yes. I taught them some piano.
Are you any good at it?
Not good enough to play a broken one.
It fell from the attic. Brought half the ceiling down.
It was Jeremy's fault, wasn't it?
Nobody knows what happened, but you're not wrong.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna go now. See you around.
The prick of the syringe hadn't hurt as much as the humiliation of being played by that child. Emily just couldn't make any sense of her behavior. Grace seemed amused, but not mocking. Was this just her being playful? As her feelings subsided, a second thought appeared. She wouldn't have injected her with something.
Would she?
Can't open it.
Ugh. There's more of that unsettling rot.
On the commonplace of evil, there lies virtue and star.
Yeah. Where's this? Oh, okay. Actually, I'll go through this way then. I'm like trying to unlock all the doors that I can. So I have to go up there. So I have to go to the second floor. So I could go that way. You see, that's weird. It says that McCoffey and like that whole hallway with McCoffey, Ruth, and the empty room is not explored, but I feel like I went that way.
Ooh, what's this? The rot made the shape of a snake. Is it telling me something? Maybe it has to do with the numbers on the bottles.
257. So that would be... Okay, so 257. So Pisces, Gemini, and Leo. Okay. What do they look like? Thank you.
It's another piece of broken plate.
Yeah, so Grace seems to be a little bit more devious with Emily's side. I don't know why, but yeah. Oh, great. That's easy.
Hmm.
975, I think. And 7-5.
The talisman is showing another room. Something is open. It worked. I'm in another one of Jeremy's streams. It's been a while since I visited the family tomb. I hope it's in a better state than the real world.
Get out here, bitch. Yeah. You slapped. I was saying, let me guess, one of them to go come person out that door.
What's this? What's that for? There we go.
About to get such a bonk on the head. Yeah. Get bonked, bitch. Damn. No? I apologize. Let's see. What we got? We got health and we got... I'm gonna save that actually. Dude, I'm so surprised that actually worked.
Yeah.
Shut up, bitch. Where you at? Fire. Is he? Oh no. Huh? Ow. Okay. I'm debating if I should heal. I kind of don't want to. But I do know this next part where, like, I have to get the other metal is going to be really freaking annoying. So, I'm gonna heal. I'm gonna keep this out. was my friend texting me? Again, like, had that same issue in the same spot of the autosave, like, not working for some reason. Huh. Maybe it's just this portion in particular or something. I really don't know. That's weird.
Too many, I have to run.
That is the wrong way. Move! Okay. Yeah, it's weird. It, like, says that, like, an error occurred with, like something went wrong, that kind of shit. But then it's like, it's completely fine. Like, it still saves. So I have no idea what that's all about, but
There we go.
yeah. Like I said, it's weird because literally right after it works fine. It doesn't have an issue with saving. So I don't know if it's just that spot in particular, but yeah, like I said, it's weird.
I made it out.
There we go. Jeremy. My boy.
Emily, is that you?
Jeremy.
What are you doing here?
Well, you sounded so miserable in your letter. I've come to take you away from here.
I can't believe I made such a foolish mistake. All I wanted was for you to stay away.
What do you mean?
I bargained with the Dark Man. A pact to keep New Orleans safe with my own life as tribute.
The Dark Man isn't real, Jeremy. There is nothing he can do to hurt you.
How do you think any of this is happening? How do you still not trust my words?
Fine. Then let me help.
Don't be foolish. He will bury you next to me in his sunken temple for an eternity.
I don't care. I'll find a way. I have my own talisman, and I know about Tarawea.
Oh, wait, don't speak.
Who's in here? Show yourself.
You know who, Emily. He took your grandfather.
No, I mean it. Who's in here? I can feel someone's in here.
Hi.
Evelyn!
Tarawea. Why do you want to go there, Jeremy?
I've seen so many strange occurrences lately. Memories explode into existence and then burn out like tired glass bulb filaments. Dreamscapes crash down from the stars and sink into the sea. Doors that lead to nowhere and absolutely everywhere at once. With all this reverie, I want to think there's a chance that you found a way to remain alive in some way I cannot fathom. Just like I've learned to navigate with my talisman. Maybe you, with all your knowledge, you somehow knew a way to find me again, perhaps in Tarawaya. All my love, Jeremy.
I need to find out more about Jeremy's pact with the Dark Man. He meant to go to Tarawaya. Maybe there is something there that would help. She was beautiful. I wonder what happened to her.
Ferocious fate remained a mystery to Emily. Was she a part of Jeremy's story, or did she maybe have her own? Despite suffering the Hartwood curse herself, Emily never thought she would be seeing the Dark Man manifested in front of her eyes. To Emily, the curse was very much a psychological condition and not something that could suddenly step into a physical world. What did this mean? Could her own personal demons take form? Surely the only way to get any answers would be to find a way to the place Jeremy so desperately wanted to go. She needed to go to Tarawaya. It was the chapel where Jeremy had promised to mourn the mysterious Perosi. Maybe soon she would be able to talk to her uncle and have him end this madness. She just needed to find a way inside the chapel. Emily stepped out into the humid night and found herself recognizing the Lafayette Cemetery. She hadn't been here for years, she thought, and in a way, she still hadn't returned. This was something not quite the same. Hoping she would soon get to see her uncle, she set off to find the chapel mentioned in his book.
So where am I going? Am I on the... Yeah, I am. Okay, I know where to go
It's a
with that.
telescope lens. Well, why would he lock it in here?
Jeremy had found a way to enter Tarawaya, but he wasn't allowed to go. He knew deep down that it was impossible for him to cross that threshold. Instead, he hoped that Perosi would go in his place and burn his library to the ground so he could start again. But she never got the chance. Perosi had her own problems, her own demons, and she died suddenly one day without warning. Holding the telescope lens in her hands, Emily suspected what it was. At least a part of the key to that paradise Jeremy so desperately wanted to see. Curious what she would find, she felt eager to put the lens to use.
And then drawing room. That is first floor, literally all the way in the back. Okay. Here we go.
Wait, what's going on? It's entering the numbers by itself? Okay, great, so where is that?
That is the dining room. Ah.
Was this dream of Tarawea without a catch? A place for rest and comfort.
Ah, here we go.
You should not have come, Emily.
How do you know my name? Have we met?
In a manner of speaking. As a manifestation of Yermi's deepest desires, I am to you unfamiliar. Yet I know of you.
Are you Jeremy? Is that what you're saying?
I am only his subconscious thoughts. I cannot speak for his totality.
How come you have a Spanish accent? And what is this place? Is this Tarawea?
This is indeed the fabled convent of Tarawea, where Yermi goes to find peace during his sessions with Dr. Gray.
It's all fantasy then.
Based on the things he has read and seen.
And that includes you.
Yes. My name is Juan Luis Jorge. Yermi once read a book of mine. It stuck with him.
Can you help me break the pact with the Dark Man so we can leave Dorsetto?
Yermi doesn't want you to. He wants to honor his word to the Dark Man.
Why? What's the point? I don't understand what the pact is for.
The people of Dorsetto are calling upon evil to enter this world. Your uncle offered his soul to the Dark Man to contain his disaster.
What? No, that doesn't make any sense.
The pact will be fulfilled at dawn. As the sun rises, Yermi will forever be entombed in his sunken desert temple. As promised, the Dark Man shall quarantine and starve the evil inside Dorsetto.
What about all the patients and the staff?
They will not stand a chance.
That's unacceptable. How could Jeremy agree to this?
Desperation, of course. Yermi did not choose martyrdom lightly.
Well, nothing is lost yet. I'm sure I can find a way to break the pact and save Jeremy. And hopefully the people at Dorsetto. What even is this evil you're talking about?
I don't know much. I think some nightmarish entity from the bayou.
I'll just have to deal with that later. First, I have to get Jeremy out of his deal. What? Did you run out of arguments?
You're actually quite inspiring, Miss Emily. If we put Yermi's feelings aside, I would have to say I agree with you.
Really?
You might just be able to save the old man from himself. I think you should take a look in the convent library. Try to find the truth about Yermi's relationship with the Dark Man.
Okay.
You should know that you won't be alone in those grand halls. The Dark Man has been reading those books for years.
Here?
You'll have to be very careful.
Of course. I can be careful.
Good luck, Miss Emily.
Okay. I'm debating if I should keep going or end it, because I vaguely feel like Chapter 3 was not that long. Although, no, because you do have to go through the, that dock area that, again, I was completely stumped with. So, yeah. 2 hours and 22 seconds. Or 2 hours and 22 minutes, my bad. Fuck it. Why not? We ball. And then either once we get back to Derceto or whatever, I'll decide whether to end it or not. We. I feel like I'm running past, like, ammo and stuff, but if I remember correctly, I don't know if there was actually ammo in this portion. I was like, can I move, please? Thank you. I think that in order to examine something, you have to, like, stop sprinting and then look at it.
Great library was endless, beautiful, and terrible. An Akashic record.
Yes, again, I apologize, but, like, all the notes and dialogue and whatnot are, like, super fresh in my mind, so... And also, too, I'm not trying to speedrun it. I know it seems like I'm trying to get that, you know, beat it in under 3 hours, but... I honestly think with some of the puzzles, I'm not going to get that, if I'm being honest. Hi. That actually scared me a little bit. Where am I supposed to... Oh wait, there's something in...
I can't take this anymore.
Wait. Is that what it means by with one of the trophies? I'm very curious, actually. Hang on. Trophy? Okay, no. Where am I? Okay. like too how I was like, oh, tap up to regain your health and whatnot, and yeah, I don't think drinking a little, you know, I don't think drinking some juice is gonna, you know, heal me from a bullet wound, especially in the head. And that's another thing, too, that I don't entirely like with the Dark Man. Is, like, he's literally not a threat. Like, he doesn't chase you. He doesn't, like, kind of do anything. He literally just walks around the library, and you have to find a way around him. Like, I'm sorry, but that's kind of shit. Like, again, there's a lot of things in this game
Here we go.
that would be really cool to have, and they don't. Like, I don't get it.
It was in the hot autumn that I went through the night with the restless crowds. He was a kind of itinerant showman who held forth in public halls and aroused widespread fear. The New Orleans address of the event is lost, but I remember distinctly the Prext shipping company pressing their contribution.
Emily!
Please, no.
I hope you found what you were looking for, Emily. I fear there is no going back.
He's in my head, Juan. His breath replacing mine.
You should not have come, Emily.
Well, if it isn't my new best friend. Come, join me for some giggle water.
Ruth?
Oh, Miss Hartwood, don't tell me you've been out swinging without me.
Ruth, what is this place? Where are we?
Have you never been to the Maccabean before? Goodness me. Tell me, Miss Hartwood, have you ever considered going out for an evening?
Are we in New Orleans?
Oh, who can tell anymore? I just went inside the grand parlor and suddenly here I am.
The grand parlor? Can I get back to Derceto from here?
Are you sure you want to? We could stay here and drink the night away. How about a gin fizz?
If this is New Orleans, maybe I should go further. Find that magic show the book was talking about. But there was no address, just Prext Shipping Company.
Oh, is this about where Jeremy met the Dark Man?
How do you know about that?
Jeremy talked a lot about the Dark Man. I always felt a bit envious.
How so?
If an all-powerful entity showed me any interest, I'd at least hear him out. I'm sure he has plenty to offer.
I don't think you'd want that, Ruth. You're too sweet for such darkness.
Oh, please. What kind of blue nose do you take me for? I relish the darkness. I think it suits me.
You don't happen to know how to find the Prext Shipping Company, do you?
Of course. Their office is just over there.
Whoa, what happened?
That shit is still so trippy, like...
You just got lucky. A bientôt, Mademoiselle Emily.
Hey, do you know where my uncle is?
No. But I bet you're close.
Damn, that's another thing. I have not been looking for these. I think, like... what is it? Secret objective? I mean, like...
It was in the hot autumn that I went through the night with the restless crowds to witness the enigmatic Black Pharaoh.
Craig's Shipping Company. According to the book in the Great Library, they assisted a showman performing somewhere in New Orleans. It's somehow connected to Jeremy's introduction to the Dark Man. I'm sure I could find the address inside. It's locked from the other side.
I'm curious to know what the Forbidden Knowledge does. It doesn't really, like, say what it does, so I'm, like... curious to know. You ain't coming over here, are you? Hey. Damn, it takes, like, a clip and 2 shots to kill him. That's insane. Ooh, drink. Whack. That was terrible of me. Debris. No, I'm taking the shovel. Okay. I'm gonna be right back. Yeah, I'm gonna be right back. I'm back. Apologize, had to go for a bathroom break. I'm gonna take this. To say now we're in a bit of a kerfuffle because I have like no ammo. There's a Molotov over there. Okay.
All done.
What? I'm just going. Oh god, they followed. Oh fuck. I can't dodge. I'm screwed. Yep. Okay. So definitely kill them because... Can you get caught in this, please? No.
There's a way through the sewers.
There we go. Sorry, my hair's getting annoying for some reason. Keeps getting in my face and shit.
All right. I made it inside the warehouse. Now let's find that address.
Oh shit. My phone died. No. There we go. I do actually need it to see if the stream is running smoothly. That just pistol ammo? There we go. I'm gonna keep my sledgehammer.
This is getting ridiculous. I mean, I'm not complaining.
Fuck, hang on. I'm gonna have to look this up again. Give me a sec. I do actually still have it open. Hang on. That is the wrong friggin' one. I need the friggin' okay.
Gotta go manifesto. September 19th, 1892.
Like I said,
Black shipping company delivered 4 steamer trunks.
because I did it with Carnby, and I swear to you it was
the large
different.
wooden crates belonging
So
to the showman called the Black Pharaoh, performing at Gate in Street.
Okay, yeah.
This is it. The address to the theater where Jeremy first met the Dark Man.
And also, too, with all these Molotovs and whatnot, I feel like it was supposed to be a bigger fight that happened in here. Brick. Whoa. I missed.
Looks like the fog cleared up.
You shouldn't have come.
Don't say that. You needed my help.
All I wanted was to keep people away from Dissetta. Especially you, Emily. You're the only one in the family who forgave me for choosing old age over death.
Father still cares for you? He is paying for your treatment at Derceto.
To get rid of me! That's the only reason anyone's at Derceto. Someone in the family thought you were becoming an embarrassment.
Help me get you out of this mess, Jeremy. I want to take you away.
Your father would send me right back.
What if I take you up north, to Kingsport? I know Mother still has family up there. I've been thinking about going for a while now.
I haven't been to Massachusetts in years. I still paint from memory, you know? That old lighthouse makes for a great motif. Your father and I would go almost every summer. Then when our great-uncle died, we stopped going back.
What is there to be done about the Dark Man? He's the one holding you back, right? You feel like you can't leave without paying your debt to him.
The Dark Man has been with me since I was 12 years old. He was standing right on that stage right over there. For a brief moment, his gaze held mine. And that was it. I recognized him for what he was. The Hartwood curse embodied in flesh. I thought it was my turn. But I was only there to be mocked. Instead, his attention moved on to my father sitting next to me. I turned to him and saw his face. The whitest shade of pale I've ever seen. He bit off his tongue that night and suffocated.
What can be done, Jeremy? Please.
There's a way. 2 ways to be exact. One worse than the other. A written contract, now buried inside his sunken temple.
Don't you remember what it said?
Don't want to.
Try it, Jeremy. What did the contract say?
No, we can't. We can't let New Orleans suffer that blight. I have to make this sacrifice.
What are you talking about? Is this the thing from the bayou? Juan said something. Okay, so there is a way to break the pact at least. Hidden somewhere inside the Dark Man's temple. I just need to find it. Somehow.
So 2. 2. 5. 5? Yeah, so 2, 5, and then 8? Two, 8, 5? Eight. Oh. I will say though, out of all the locations, this one is probably the like coolest looking to me.
I need to get down there somehow.
The temple of Nephron-Ka lies under our camp. Despite all efforts, that unholy site did not collapse.
Okay, you can do this, Emily.
Got ready to throw down with them damn bats.
Constellation Taurus. The big star is Aldebaran. It's something to do with the Dark Man. I've seen this in a dream, but as a shallow pit of darkness. This is definitely where the contract is hidden, but how do I get to it?
What? Damn, one shot? I feel like I friggin' took 3 with Carnby. Huh. Unless maybe it did only take 1 shot. I don't remember. They're giving me a lot of friggin' machine gun ammo, which I'm fine with. Like, please. Although, granted, I kind of saved that for the final mission. For, like, the final couple missions, so...
I think this one moves. It will...
So not here yet. I don't know why I'm like having a brain fart of like where to go. Just go back up this way. Again, I'm having a like brain block of like what direction to go in. No. But this is the star. Oh, that's the star. I hope. Yes.
It works.
Acknowledge psychological trauma. Break through the barriers of self-deceit. Temper manic behavior. Is this it? Is this the contract?
Okay. I'm probably gonna end it here.
Oh, Jeremy. How much pain and suffering you could have prevented.
Emily? What are you doing?
Detective, how is your investigation going?
Well, I still have no clue where Jeremy is, but I think I know why he's hiding. This place is full of lunatics planning to perform some kind of ritual tonight.
Well, that sounds ridiculous. Or rather would have just a day ago.
It gets worse. I have reason to believe they killed anyone who didn't want to go along with the plan.
Detective, have you encountered any monsters tonight?
I just told you, I think they killed people. Beauregard, the author, Perosi, the singer, Mr. Waits, the clerk, Mr. Chance, the gardener, they're all missing.
No, I mean, have you fired your gun tonight?
Of course not. They wouldn't just kill outsiders like that. It would bring too much attention. But you should keep your eyes open.
So you haven't seen anything strange? Been anywhere else?
What are you trying to tell me, Emily? Are you in some kind of danger? Let me drive you back to New Orleans. I think I have enough. You know, at least get the police to take a look at this case.
No, I'm fine. Thank you, Detective.
I'll find your uncle, Miss Hartwood. Just stay out of trouble.
Okay, yeah. I think I'm gonna end it here. How long have we been going? We've been going on for 3 hours, so yeah, I'm gonna end it here and probably pick up the rest of it tonight. And then, like I said, I am definitely gonna do the thing of like both endings. Hopefully there's some way to figure it out. Yeah, with all that being said, I hope you all enjoyed, and more than likely, I'll see you all tonight. So yeah, y'all need to get a contractor in here. Anyways, yeah, hope you all enjoyed, and I will see all of you lovely people in the next one.